PS boys out there, man, y'all know what time it is. If you a Sony pony, you need to get hype. If you a Xbox boy, you need to get hype. If you a Nintendo boy, you need to get hype. Get hype, get hype, get hype. If you a Sony pony, giddy up, giddy up. If you a Sony pony, you need to get hype, get hype, get hype, get hype. Get hype, man, it's about to go down. I said the haters gonna hate, they hating on the T-flops. They can't stop us because we got the exclusives, the games, the storytelling, minds blowing. Understand them Xbox boys, they trying to destroy us. Nintendo boys, we still stand tall. Boys in red, you know how we do it. Let's get it on, let's get it popping. And this is why we gotta get hype, man. Let's get it on, man.
Toes down, I'ma ride with the gang. My whole life I've been doing my thing. Get that money, ain't no thing. Anything I do for the gang. 10 toes down, I'ma ride with the gang. My whole life I've been doing my thing. Get that money, ain't no thing. Anything I do for the gang. Anything I do for the gang. Took those L's and I took that blame. All money in, we ain't copping no chain. Feel like Ice Cube, cause a dead good day. Don't need 3 whips, don't need no race. I'ma keep it simple in the Chevy I skate. Thank the Lord. To LA with it. 10 toes down, I'ma ride with the gang. My whole life I've been doing my thing. Get that money, ain't no thing. Anything I do for the gang. 10 toes down, I'ma ride with the gang. My whole life I've been doing my thing. Get that money, ain't no thing. Anything I do for the gang. Anything I do for the gang. Took those L's and I took that blame. All money in, we ain't copping no chain. Feel like Ice Cube, cause a dead good day. Don't need 3 whips, don't need no race. I'ma keep it simple in the Chevy I skate. Thank the Lord every time I wait. Lace my shoes and I get to that cake. Heads up, I'm coming. This is all we ever wanted. Go and stack it by the hundreds. This is all we ever wanted. 10 toes down, I'ma ride with the gang. My whole life I've been doing my thing. Get that money, ain't no thing. Anything I do for the gang. 10 toes down, I'ma ride with the gang. My whole life I've been doing my thing. Get that money, ain't no thing. Anything I do for the gang. Pedal to the floor, to the engine. Head up in the clouds when I levitate. We don't spit game, we just educate. 10-10-80, how the paper straight. Couldn't get it back then, so I had to wait. Now the money come to me, so I don't have to chase. I don't gotta flash none, I don't gotta fake, darling. We not practicing, we ballin'. And heads up, I'm coming. This is all we ever wanted. Go and stack it by the hundreds. Heads up, I'm coming. This is all we ever wanted. Go and stack it by the hundreds. This is all we ever wanted. I'ma ride with the gang. My whole life I've been doing my thing. Get that money, ain't no thing. Anything I do for the gang. 10 toes down, I'ma ride with the gang. My whole life I've been doing my thing. Get that money, ain't no thing. Anything I do for the gang.
Happy Sunday! Where's the hype? 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 Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another edition of the show, man. We are out here. Hopefully everybody is doing good. Where's the hype at? Let me get some fire emotes up in here. Let's get it popping. So, interesting turn of events today because we got some news. We got some news. We got some news. We got some news. Yeah, we got some news. Multiple stories when it comes to PlayStation. And let's just say this, right? Because right now, and I've seen other content creators talking about this, and I said to myself, I said, man, you guys are echoing the same thing that I've been saying all this time. And I'm just tired of this ABK deal. It has taken over our industry. And I've seen a lot of content creators, like majority of their videos is talking about this deal. Their podcasters talking about this deal. And I'm like, bro, like this deal needs to be over with. Like we need to get back into gaming. Like Sony just haven't been Sony as of late. I'm just going to keep it real. I'm just going to keep it $150 with y'all. I'm just going to keep it as real as I possibly can keep it. You guys know I always keep it $150 with y'all. Like Sony ain't Sony right now. You know what I'm saying? Because everything is at a standstill right now. And Sony is waiting on this ABK deal to progress. What's going to happen if it goes into Sony's favor as far as it being blocked? I don't think so. Going into Microsoft's favor, yes, because there's a lot of companies. We went over that on Friday about a lot of companies in favor of Microsoft to get this ABK deal popping. So the point of this whole thing is this. We have lots of stuff. Sony has a lot of stuff to show us. And it pisses me off that we're at a standstill. And we need more people to, like, if you're going to be out on Twitter, tag these companies. You know, I don't even really use Twitter like I used to. Matter of fact, I don't even tweet like I used to be honest, because Twitter is just like, I don't even know what to even call it, bro. It's like a disease almost. Like, I don't even know whatever to say. Like, it's bad for gaming. Twitter is just bad, period. And I see people out on Twitter all the time saying this and saying that. When you're on Twitter and stuff, like, tag these companies. Tag Sony. Tell them, hey, listen, like, what's the holdup? Like we need to get to what's more important, right? Gaming is boring right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's funny how we can sit here and we can all have a conversation about the good old days, right? And you see how the engagement increases every single time we have something to talk about when it comes to the old school side of things. But with the new school stuff, is really nothing really much to talk about. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's, to me, that's facts. Because a lot of you guys, y'all get hype, y'all get excited about these older IPs and things of that nature. If you're just coming in here, do me a favor. This is a must. Hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that subscribe button. Considering helping out the channel by becoming a channel member, or if you want to be nice enough, optional, do some super chat. So I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. What's this? Black Thanos for the 1 month. I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. Yes, we're hitting us with the fire news today. But going back on my point, like, I'm tired, guys. I'm literally tired, and Sony should be tired. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, we got bigger fishes to fry. And the crazy part is Sony knows this. Sony knows that we have bigger fishes to fry. You know what I mean? Like, we got Spiderman, we got Wolverine, which we have some updates on those two big juggernaut titles. That is, you know, Spider-Man 2 is supposedly being finished. We haven't heard a pin drop about Spider-Man, stuff here and there. Like, we have games. We know Sony have the games in development. Like, there's tons of stuff. And here's the thing that I was even going to jump into the arena with somebody over the weekend with this debate. I'm like, bro, Sony don't need Call of Duty. Like, Sony have something up their sleeves. You know what I'm saying? Like, yes, they're whining and complaining like schoolgirls about Call of Duty, but they need to let that Call of Duty narrative go. Go back, listen to your audience. I even done Sony a justice on this channel by going as far as saying, listen, look at the chat. Get some of your community managers out here. Maybe I need to reach out to my Sony contact and ask them like, yo, y'all need to watch my streams. Watch what people are saying. You see what I'm saying? Watch what people are asking for. And while we waste time out on Twitter arguing with other people about bullcrap, tag them. Hey, we need this game back. We need, because sometimes Sony, like, that's the only thing I like with Sony. Like, they're not really so much hands-on with their fan base like Microsoft. You know, Microsoft is more hands-on on social media. They're more responsive. Tag them, ask them. Because here's the thing, bro. I'm just going to keep it a buck with you guys. Like, a lot of you guys talk about these older games, right? You talk about these older games. Not only that, we also have an update on, I think I forgot to add that to the list, but we have a major update on one of Sony's bigger multiplayer game that is currently in development. I told you guys we have some spicy news today, and today's a Sunday. So come in, bless the stream with your greatness, all right? Because we got some topics, but let's finish this. Let's finish this surface talk, and then we're gonna get right into the news. But like I said, we have a problem right now, and I feel like we have a lot of surprises that is going to be happening. Like we have a lot of surprises that's going to be revealed via PS5 showcase, via from whatever PlayStation blog, but everything is at a standstill right now, and it sucks. It really, really, really sucks. I see people even going as far as saying like, as long as Sony don't lose GTA or lose like ability to go to Rockstar to ink a deal for GTA, then it's fine. Like GTA or no GTA, Sony's gonna be okay. You see what I'm saying? My thing is like, I need Sony to get out of the mind frame that they are. They're already showing that they don't care about this ABK deal. Focus your time, focus your energy on delivering great games. Continuing to do that. Focus on, okay, we have a long overdue PS5 showcase. Focus on that. Focus on that. And it's very, very irritating, you know? So I don't know. Also, I did tag you guys in the stream with a poll, and I asked you guys, hey, PS5 Pro, because this narrative is going around. You know what I'm saying? I'm seeing posts, different posters about this stuff. And I've said it before, when the whole PS5 rumors and things of that nature, as far as the Pro version, start going around from Tom Henderson, I said this: we do not need a PS5 Pro right now. You know what I'm saying? Some people argue me down. Some people message me, oh, this, you, that, oh, blah, blah, blah. Oh, yes, because we need a PS. Why do you need a PS5 Pro? People couldn't answer me. Why do you need a PS5 Pro? You do not need a PS5 Pro. You don't. What's the need? And then this whole notion of a 8K TV combo with a PS5 Pro. No, you do not. Bro, people are still buying 4K TVs. You know what I'm saying? You got people with older 1080p tube TVs, the tube TVs, the older ones, right? Still sitting on those TVs. You know what I mean? Some people are just now graduating to 4K TVs. You know what I'm saying? After all these years, right? Going out to 4K. There's no need for us to go 8K. Some of y'all can't even afford an 8K TV. There's not enough games. You hear me? There's not enough games. There's you can count on your hand the amount of games. I think there's probably like 2 games, and I think it was on Series X, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's Ori and the Will of the Wisp. If I remember correctly, I believe that game is like, I think it's 8K or 6K or something like that. And come on, you know what I mean? Like for real. And then there was another game. There's another like indie game. I don't remember. I think it was on the Series X, and that is supposed to be somehow an 8K game, but we don't have no 8K TV. You know what I'm saying? We don't even have no 8K TV. We don't have no 8K TV. So why are we even wasting our time and energy on a freaking PS5 Pro? No, we do not need that crap. We don't. Because I've said this before. Everybody always argue down me and, oh, you just this. Oh, you just bashing. Oh, you this and that. Hear me, hear what I'm saying. Developers are just now getting used to PS5. Unreal Engine 5. People just now transferring over from whatever engine they were using to Unreal Engine 5. We just now getting our feet wet with Unreal Engine 5. We do not need a PS5 Pro. How are you going to market that PS5 Pro? Like I said, it's a joke. Like, what are you going to say? 4K 240 or dynamic 4K 120? Well, I mean, PS5 can do that. PS5 can do 4K 120. PS5 can do dynamic 4K 120. You know what I'm saying? PS5 can do 1440p VRR. 4K VRR. You do not need a PS5 Pro. What's the point of doing a PS5 Pro? I've said this before and I'll say it again. Before we leave this topic alone, because I see people, you can't even justify it. That's like you buying a car that you really don't need. You know what I mean? But just because it looks good or because it's super fast. Oh, I'm gonna buy a super fast car, but you don't have a track to race that car or to drive that car on. You gonna buy a super fast car just to have park up in your driveway just to look sweet? Come on, dog. Freaking joke. Hey, Jamal Lee, what's up, man? How you doing? Thank you so much for the $2, man. Thank you so much for supporting the show. The first one to support the show via super chat. It says God of War sold 11 million bundle with the PS5 COD Prince money. Yeah. Now, here's my thing. Now, do not get it twisted. COD Prince money, just going off of your super chat. I understand about God of War. God of War is always going to print money first party. I mean, it's the best selling first party game to date for Sony. COD prints money. Sony does not need to whine about COD anymore. They're whining in a way where it's getting annoying. Okay, I understand that COD prints money, but Sony can find a way. Find a way. Tuck your tail behind your back, run off in the sunset, find another way. You have franchises. I just said this earlier. I don't know if you just came in. You have franchises that a lot of you guys are saying in the chat right now that Sony needs to get up off their high horse and revitalize. Okay? They need to revitalize SOCOM. They need to revitalize Resistance. They need to revitalize Killzone or whatever else live service wise that they have, multiplayer wise. We already know about Factions 2. Deviation Games, Fire Sprite, all these studios, Haven Studios, all these studios are currently working hard right now to deliver better multiplayer experiences or to have some type of staple on the PlayStation 5 platform. Facts, all facts. Believe what you want, hear what you want, but I'm just going to keep it $150 with you. You know what I'm saying? COD, yes, prints money. That's why Sony is fighting. Some people are like saying, I see some people saying Sony should keep fighting. Sony should keep fighting to the point where the deal gets blocked. Okay, the deal gets blocked, but Sony still would have to go and make sure that they ink a better deal with Activision. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever offer that's going through Jim Ryan's mind or going through Sony's mind when it comes to Call of Duty, they're gonna have to issue. They do not own the IP. You see what I'm saying? Yes, more people buy PS5s for Call of Duty, but at the same time, I've always said this and I'm going to continue to say it, bro. Like, listen, you do not own Call of Duty. Call of Duty does not belong to you. You see what I'm saying? Call of Duty belongs to Activision. At this very moment, it belongs to Activision, not Sony, not Microsoft. The deal ain't even through yet. So let's get that very clear. You see what I'm saying? Let's keep it $100, right? So stop whining, complaining about something that you don't own. And at the same time, I get it. You want Call of Duty the way you want it so that it can benefit your pockets and benefit your fan base. But you ask a lot of people right now, some of them are going to be hypocritical and say, oh, well, Sony, you need to go ahead and accept the deal. Yeah, that's because people are just tired of it right now. Some people are just like frustrated, like, Sony, just go ahead and do something. But it ain't really up to Sony at this point. It's Microsoft. Microsoft is the one that's in the news every single day. You see what I'm saying? Microsoft got so much airtime, it's not even funny. You notice Sony is not really in the news as much. You see what I'm saying? Sony, I hope you realize that you're not really in the news as much right now. It's Microsoft that's in the news. Everybody is talking about Microsoft more than they supposed to talk about Microsoft. You see what I'm saying? Microsoft ain't really all that great. There's no really big juggernaut games dropping right now, blowing people's mind. You know what I'm saying? Only thing that people are talking about is this ABK deal, ABK deal, ABK deal, ABK deal, ABK deal. You can make a song about this bull crap. You see what I'm saying? That's all you keep hearing every single day. Every day you wake up, you check the news, ABK, 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 ABK. And if it is Sony, Sony's name is being dragged into it because, well, they always got something to say. Well, now they're not even responding because, well, I guess they're getting tired of this bull crap. You see what I'm saying? So, guys, before we get off into the topics, man, it's just ridiculous. Let's just move along from this ABK stuff so we can get back to gaming. Because right now, gaming ain't gaming right now. Heck, like most people telling me, bro, they can't even really get into gaming right now. That gaming is a joke right now because now all we doing is buying up big publishers and... You know what I'm saying? You can count on your hands the good games that you're gonna get and play. Let's keep it real, man. Like I just laugh within myself now. I just laugh. It's funny to me, dog. It's really, really funny to me. You know, it really is funny to me. McShawn, thank you for the $2. It said, did you hear that Sifu sold 2 million copies? I think I saw something, but I didn't really dig too much into it. Well, that's good for Sifu. You know what I'm saying? For a small indie game like that, that's really good. Really, really good for Sifu. I'm really, really happy to hear that. So without further ado, guys, let's go ahead and let's get off into the topics. I just had to clear the air on that, man, because our industry is just getting ridiculous, bro. Ridiculous, ridiculous, ridiculous with this ABK deal, bro. Like it's just... pausing everything right now. Everything is on hold right now because of this crap. Sony don't want to jump the gun as far as showing off games that they have in development because they're scared that, well, it might put some bearings on the deal, right? So I don't even feel like, you know, to be honest with you guys, now that they delayed it to what, May or something like that, like I don't even think Sony is gonna budge, and that sucks for all of us. Hope y'all know that. Hope y'all know Sony ain't gonna make no major announcements or do anything until this ABK deal is over with, right? You do know that, right? Yeah, that's a toilet flush for me, dog. All right, let's get to these topics. That's what gaming has become every single day. All right. Let's get rid of that doggone waste. Now that's waste. That's what you call waste. You get rid of that waste. Flush it. Flush it. One more flush. I'm gonna break the toilet. I'm gonna break the toilet handle on this one. Flush that mug. Flush that mug. Yeah. Flush that mug. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Flush that mug. Listen, some of y'all sitting there laughing. Yo, we ain't getting nothing. We literally ain't getting nothing till this ABK deal is over with. So y'all can sit there and wish and hope, oh, why Sony ain't showing us anything about Spider-Man? Why Sony ain't doing this? Yeah, that's because of this ABK deal. So we ain't getting a darn thing. Darn thing. So y'all can sit there and think y'all gonna get what y'all want. That's why I said, man, we gotta keep our foot on the gas. We have to keep our foot on the gas because we ain't getting a darn thing. We ain't getting nothing.
We will make our own destiny.
Yo, thank you for $11.99. It says, will Xbox, it says, will sell my Series X to buy a PS5 Pro. Oh, really? Yeah. Anyways, let's get to the news, right? So this is like the biggest news I've heard all month, because this month has been drier than a dry plant needs water. Okay, that's how bad this month is. That's how bad this year have been. Just dry. Official news. So this is coming from twistedvoxel.com. Marvel Spider-Man 2 and Wolverine may feature new dialogue technology. Count me the freaking bruh. What? Oh man. Larry K, thank you for the $1. Oh man. Wow. That is awesome. That is really awesome to hear. That they're really considering adding new dialogue technology. I'm wondering, I've always had ideas. Right? I've always had ideas for this controller when it comes to dialogue. Like, yeah, you can actually hear the game through this speaker right here, but wouldn't it be cool like to be playing Spider-Man 2, right? And then somehow you hear the dialogue, like you're talking, like you hear them talking through here, but you can the DualSense is somehow interacting with the different voice tones. You see what I'm saying? Like somebody like say Peter is talking to Miles, or like, okay, for instance, man, I hope they don't. If somebody takes this idea and use it, hey, that's fine. That's all good. But I told you how my mind works. So I'm already digging into this. So it's like, okay, you have Miles, you have Peter, right? They already having a discussion. You can feel it in the actual DualSense controller. The contrast of the voices from Peter and Miles. And then Venom, you hear Venom's voice, and then it's more aggressive. Sony, if you're watching this, ding, 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 idea. Especially with this controller, because this controller is literally dead in the water right now. Like, a lot of you guys are like, whoa, I'm not buying this controller. Oh, this controller is $200. Oh, this controller is expensive. Put this controller to work. You see what I'm saying? Venom comes in with his, grimy, deep throat voice. You can feel it into the controller. That the controller acts a little bit different with the dialogue that's being said on screen. You see what I'm saying? That would be amazing, because not only what you're doing is you're pulling the gamer into the experience even more. Forget about PSVR 2. Not everybody likes PSVR. I know some people are like, whoa, oh, dog, oh, yeah, I want Spider-Man 2 to beat PSVR 2. I want a VR experience with Spider-Man 2. No, you don't. Because a lot of y'all dunking on PSVR 2 right now. Most of you guys probably would even buy it anyway. You just don't like VR, and that's fine. But if Sony could find a way to implement that even more into their games with the dialogue, or whatever this new technology that we're getting ready to talk about for Spider-Man 2 and for Wolverine, and bring the gamer even more into the experience, make it an even more immersive experience with this DualSense controller, man, I think that's a winning recipe right there. That's definitely a big winning recipe. All right, let's go ahead and let's talk about this. So, Insomniac Games and Marvel Spider-Man 2 and Wolverine may be featuring a brand new dialogue technology based on the latest information. Speaking during a live stream session on Insomniac Games' official Twitch channel. So, this is coming directly from Insomniac. This ain't no he say, she say, rumor. Oh, my daddy works at Sony. Oh, my auntie works at Insomniac. Nah, this is coming directly from the horse's mouth. So basically, this is coming from the official Twitch channel. Lead engine programmer Elon Ruskin revealed that the studio's next game, likely Marvel's Spider-Man 2 and possibly even Wolverine, will feature some, quote, very cool dialogue technology. I just told y'all what it is. I'll just break it down for you guys. Oh, what? And I would laugh so hard if Sony actually does that. If Insomniac actually does it with the DualSense Pro or with the, man, you know, if I was Sony right now, I would come up with so many different ways to market the crap out of this controller to get people to buy. I'm very good with sales. I'm very good with getting people to buy stuff. I'm just saying, I could be like, listen, I know this controller is expensive, but there is tricks to the trade, bro. There's ways to reel people in. As long as the value is there, as long as the innovation is there, do what the competition ain't freaking doing. We ain't talking about you running through the world and you swinging and you're feeling the extents of the intensity of the web when you're swinging. For all we know, that could even be even better than Miles Morales in Spider-Man 2018, where you actually feel it when you actually fire a web shot or something like that. You feel it. You already feeling it into the triggers and stuff with the adaptive triggers. But we're talking about the experience as a whole, as far as this DualSense controller, which we know that Jim Ryan basically talked about that before. Obviously, when you're playing Gran Turismo and you're on wet road and hydroplaning and things of that nature, you can feel it into the controller. Now, taking that same technology, that same feeling, transfer it over into the dialogue experience. You know what I mean? People have different tones of voice and things of like that. Take the am I making sense? Take the frequency of the voices, right, of these characters and implement it in a very immersive way when it comes to the DualSense controller. Case closed. All right, let me know y'all thoughts. Am I right or am I wrong? Think it would be a brilliant idea. I don't know. Y'all let me know. Anyways, now let's get on with the rest of this. As for what this new dialogue technology does is unknown. Of course it's unknown because they ain't saying nothing. Since the beginning of this year, the only thing that we heard, the only thing that we know so far, dog, is like, oh, well, yeah, Spider-Man 2 is coming. We know it's coming. That's all we got. Oh, we know it's coming later this year. That's all we got. We know Wolverine is still early in development as well. Wolverine ain't coming out no time soon. At least maybe 2025, maybe end of 2025. Listen, let's just keep it a buck. Let's keep it real. Let's, you know what I'm saying? Let's let y'all know the vibes. Let's let y'all know what's going on. But dang. So right now, this is unknown as far as how, you know, this is going to work as far as this new dialogue. Now, it is likely that the studio will show it off during the rumored pre-E3 2023 PS5 showcase alongside other first-party projects that are in development. According to Jeff Grubb, who is known for his connections in the game industry, Sony is saving its good stuff for the PlayStation showcase. That's according to him, is set to happen before E3 2023. So, like I said, and also, well, this is like old stuff. Like, in addition, Venom voice actor Tony Todd recently shared some interesting tidbits regarding characters' involvement in the game. Speaking during a podcast, Todd suggested that Venom will feature in set pieces similar to the ones involving Rhino in Spider-Man Miles Morales. He specifically highlighted the scene where Miles is chasing down Rhino while smashing through windows. He said that Venom's presence will be in the same vein, likely implying that the character will be featured in a lot of similar cinematic set pieces. Wow, we are Venom. Wow, there you go. Now, it says right here, previously, Spider-Man 2 received a proper release window with Insomniac Games' announcement that the superhero adventure will launch in fall of 2023. The PlayStation Store page for the game is also up now, and the title is available to add to the wish list. This will inform any user who has the game on their wish list right now. So there you guys go on that one. Man, Sony, Insomniac, do not miss this opportunity. Not even just that. Here's where we're going to end it off, and we're going to get on with the next topic. This combo right here. This combo right here. Can you imagine? Only with the Pulse 3D head, Sony can market this. Sony, hire me, Sony. Hire me so I can market the crap out of your stuff, because it seems like you've been dropping the ball, dog. Seem like Sony, I'm gonna call you out. You've been slacking. You know what I'm saying? Like, you haven't been you haven't even marketed PSVR 2 like you're supposed to. Heck, RE4 is supposed to have VR mode, and you haven't even been marketing it. You and Capcom has been in bed since forever. You know what I'm saying? Like what are we doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, get off the drugs, Sony. Like, hire me. I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys in this stream right now that's acting like y'all still sleep, I'm pretty sure y'all can agree. Hire me so I can market the crap out of this stuff, because miss opportunities, bro, with these games and sound. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, we got some incredible sound and some incredible experiences and things of that nature since the start of the PS5. But man, as technology improves, so many clever ways, not saying that they might not be doing it, but come on, man, like, do something, shake up the industry, change the narrative a little, something. Give us something that's going to stick to the body. Like, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? Stick to our minds, something. Am I the only one that's saying this right now? I mean, unless y'all love the lackadaisical bullcrap that we've been getting, and Sony just sitting here sleeping. Like, Sony, wake the freak up. Like, wake up. Jeez. Anyways, so that's that. Let me know y'all thoughts in the comment section. Smash up that like button, hit that share button, hit that subscribe button. Let's get it popping. All right. Woo wee woo. So we're gonna talk about these games. All right. We're gonna talk about these games because Microsoft out here, obviously they ain't playing no games. So we're gonna talk about these Sony games. These 286 games. Woo. See, we talked about this, but anytime I talk about certain things or whatever the case may be, some people, it just kind of get brushed under the rug. People don't care. People just sitting there minding their own business, not even paying attention to the topics, which is all good. Don't blame me. All right, so check this information out. Now, PlayStation.net. This is PlayStationLifestyle.net. Interesting turn of events, because Microsoft claims is that EA, not Activision, is PlayStation biggest third-party publisher. Wow. So this is where the whole games situation, the 286 games, this is where this narrative is going. Follow with me. All right, let's get it popping. Another day, I just said it early in the stream, another day, another bullcrap ABK deal discussion. Regulator fiasco. This time, it's the Xbox maker claimed that Activision Blizzard isn't even close to being PlayStation biggest supplier. So Microsoft is like, yeah, Activision Blizzard. I see where this narrative is going. You see what Microsoft is doing? Yeah, Sony, you should really care. Wait a minute. I'm too smart for this whole thing here. Hear this narrative. Do you see the smoke and mirrors of this bullcrap? Oh, yeah, Sony. Yeah. Read between the lines. You sitting over here trying to block the deal and stop the deal from happening. Well, we already know, Sony, it's over one game. It's over one game you trying to get. You don't really care about anything else. But to be real, Microsoft is like, to be real with you, Activision Blizzard is not even your biggest third-party supplier, Sony. Ooh, ouch. Well, apparently it ranks 5th. So apparently Activision ranked 5th. Here's where I'm going to swing my bat. Here's where I'm going to Barry Bonds this. All right, so this is funny. Woo! This is funny. So you see where I'm going with this? Microsoft is like, let us have Activision. Just let us have Activision. And see, right now, Microsoft is done being nice. Microsoft is pissed off right now at Sony. For sure. Because they're not responding. Brad Smith is like, listen, Sony ain't even budging. Sony even talking to us. The deal is still on the table, but they don't want to accept it. We're done with Sony. But on the flip side, Sony is sitting there like, whoa, yeah, we not saying a darn, we the mafia in this thing. We ain't saying a darn thing here. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, Microsoft is like, listen, like Activision ain't even on your food chain. They ain't no Square Enix. They ain't no EA. And all these other publishers that you have supplying you and things of that nature, right? Activision is at number 5 on your list as biggest third-party publishers for you. So theoretically, you just let us slide. Let us slide with the ABK deal. Leave us alone. Accept the ABK deal as far as Call of Duty for 10 years, and we're good to go. We can be friends, Sony. Sony like, nope. So you see where this is going? It's always something with Microsoft coming out about this ABK deal. Something from these legal documents that's coming out. Anyways, Electronic Arts and Ubisoft outrank Activision as Sony and Microsoft suppliers. So yeah, it ain't even Activision. It's EA and Ubisoft. And Ubisoft, let's be real about Ubisoft, dog. Like, Ubisoft is just, Ubisoft ain't like Ubisoft. Like when Rayman and all that was happening back in the day. You see what I'm saying? Like, this is a whole different Ubisoft now. Now they're just doing stuff that makes no sense. The quality of their games is just not the same anymore. Yeah, they have Prince of Persia. Look at Prince of Persia. You see that coming out anytime soon? That's in development trouble. Oh, we're remaking Splinter Cell. What's happening with Splinter Cell? Like, come on, guys. Like, but hey, it is what it is, right? This is what Microsoft is saying. This is what's happening here. This is what the facts are from them. Now, in a handy figure, including its response to the UK's Competition and Markets Authority, Microsoft revealed that the house of sports games, EA, is the biggest third-party supplier when it comes to console games. EA, shout outs to EA, your boy. You already know your boy's a part of the EA Creator Network, so check it out. Followed by Ubisoft and Take-Two. I do believe that, because Take-Two, Take-Two, boy. GTA, NBA, you know what I'm saying? All the other catalog of games that they have. Although Microsoft stressed this is the case for PlayStation. So that's the case for Microsoft. But this is also the same case for PlayStation. The figure reveals the same is the case for Xbox as well. Now, here's where the games come into play. Where things change is when it comes to Sony Interactive Entertainment as a publisher. Apparently, Sony itself is the 4th largest game publisher. So Sony is the 4th largest game publisher, surpassing Activision Blizzard. So Sony is way bigger than Activision Blizzard. That's what I'm saying, Sony. Why the heck we sitting here doing this, dog? Oh! Give us Call of Duty! Oh, God! Oh, God, please give us Call of Duty, dog! We need Call of Duty! We need, forget about Microsoft! Forget about Microsoft Activision, please! Please! Don't do a deal with the devil, please! Please give us the Activision deal! Please! 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 Please give it to us! I know we don't have the money, but please! 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 Like, yo, listen, dog. You can beg, you can plead, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, nobody trying to hear all that, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, dog, you bigger than Activision. You know what I'm saying? Like, you are bigger than Activision. You do not care about any other game other than Call of Duty. That's a fact. You don't show no concern about any of their other IPs. And let's be real. You know what I'm saying? Can Activision touch Sony? Ooh, here we go. So, Sony is larger, all right, than Activision Blizzard, who ranks 5th. Sony has 286 games, which are exclusive to what? PlayStation, PlayStation 5, right? All those IPs that they have. You know what I'm saying? 280. That's a lot of games. Remember Herman Hulst came out? This was a while back. And Herman Hulst said, listen, we got, what's it? At the time, he said over 25. That number has grown a lot. That was like 2-3 years ago. And recently, not only that, he said that we have more than 50 to 100 games that are in development. And these are some of like, you know, existing IPs that Sony have exclusive that they can 286. That's a lot. That's a lot of freaking games Sony got. That's exclusive. That's a lot of freaking games. You see what I'm saying? And counting also the IPs that they currently do have for the PS5 that's currently in development for PS5. Sony even caring about no Diablo or nothing like that. All they care about is freaking Call of Duty. Now, 286 games which are exclusive to PlayStation. Microsoft said, adding that Sony keeps its own first-party games almost entirely exclusive to PlayStation. The company then name-dropped God of War, Spiderman, and Last of Us, just to name a few, right? Yo, like I said, man, Sony, 286 games. Like, they got games. They got games. They got the games, bro. They got the games. All right, let's talk about Square Enix, because this was something that I covered like weeks ago. Right? Weeks ago. Right? Weeks ago. And that's the whole, everybody's laughing about this stuff. Everybody's like shocked. Forspoken cost $100 million to make. I remember I talked about this 2 shows ago. Now everybody is covering it and it's getting a lot of views. Bro, $100 million to make Forspoken and look like that and play like that. Yeah. I don't think y'all asleep today. Why is the chat so slow today, bro? I don't know. The chat is very dead today. I'm bringing all this energy to the stream and y'all half dead today. Come on, man. Come on, guys. Come on. Where's the spiciness? Get the chat going, man. What's going on today? I'm putting out all the good energy today. Y'all ain't even giving me nothing. Y'all ain't even give me nothing. You're like, man, forget this man, bro. Forget this man, dog. Forget this man. Like, man, y'all ain't giving me nothing today. Y'all just like, can't bother. Yeah. Anyways. So $100 million, right? But yet still, we got a new statement here from Square Enix when it comes to PlayStation. Interesting turn of events. Square Enix indicates it will continue. I'm gonna say this again. Square Enix indicates that it will continue making exclusivity. Are you hearing me? In spite of what went down with Forspoken, which it ain't Sony's fault. I see a lot of people go, Sony developed a game and it flopped miserably. Sony does not own Luminous Studios. Sony does not own Square Enix. Okay, it's a time exclusive game on their platform that they marketed and help publish or whatever. People are like, oh, that's a first party studio game. No, it's not. Square Enix literally just said right here, but bro, Square Enix and Sony have been in bed. Okay, they have been lovers. They have been in bed since before a lot of you guys were even born. Okay, so let's keep it a buck. I wasn't surprised seeing this story that they're going to continue, because one of the things that we heard from Square Enix CEO, like, listen, bro, like, let's keep it a buck. Like, Sony helped us out a lot. And that's not to say that there's not a relationship between Square Enix and Xbox, because Final Fantasy VII Reunion, there's Kingdom Hearts, there's tons of stuff from Square Enix on Xbox as well, right? So let's not forget, some people are like, oh, well, it's everything Sony. Everything is always on Sony. No, there's a bunch of stuff too, right? That's on Xbox from Square Enix. But I'm just saying, like, Sony and Square have been in bed to the point where a lot of people are like, man, they need to merge together. You know what I'm saying? People have been saying for years, you guys, the PlayStation fan base, have been saying, unless y'all lying, but y'all been saying Sony should buy Square. Sony should buy Square. Even before the Embracer Group kind of came into the mix and buying up a whole bunch of stuff, y'all been saying Sony should buy Square as a whole, because it makes sense. Because, you know what I'm saying? They have a solid relationship, which we talk about stuff like this all the time on the channel, right? So Square, in spite of what's going on, in spite of them changing the narrative a bit now with a lot of their games moving forward, the NFT situation, the blockchain situation, whatever the case may be, like, they're still going to be working exclusive deals out with PlayStation. Now, Square Enix management indicates it will continue the current multi-platform strategy that it has established, which includes PlayStation exclusivity. Woo! See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? So that partnership, that exclusivity partnership with Square Enix is not going anywhere. In spite of how Forspoken perform, in spite of how everything looks right now. See some people blaming the PS5, saying, oh, it's because of the PS5 is weak. Get the freak out of here. Oh, if it was exclusive to Xbox, it would have been a better game. Let me ask y'all this. I'm done. Let's get the chat interactive today. Since y'all just not saying much of anything, let's get the chat going today. So you mean to tell me, you are telling me, let's end this poll real quick. Let me ask y'all this, because this is going to be funny. So, do you think Forspoken would be a better game if it was exclusive to Xbox? Woo! Spicy today, Marlon. Go on with your bad self, Marlon. You spicy today, dog. You spicy today, Marlon. Go on with your bad self, Marlon. Go on with your bad self. You spicy today, dog. Marlon, you spicy today. Don't do him like that. Nah, I gotta do him. Yeah. You spicy today, dog. Yeah. So, y'all answer me on that one. Because these boys, these Xbox boys, have it to say that, yo, a lot of these Square Enix games will perform better on Xbox. Because, oh, it's more powerful. Oh, you got more T-flops. Really? So you're telling me that Forspoken can somehow be 10 times better? Well, the same thing can be said. See, look at the chat waking up right now. I know how to do this. Listen to what I'm saying. Same thing could be said for Halo. If Guerrilla Games, I'm about to make this spicy today, dog. What if Guerrilla Games was working on Halo? Like if they were doing Halo Infinite, a lot of you guys would have said, yo, Halo with the Decima engine, butter. With the technology and experiences and everything that Sony got right now when it comes to multiplayer, butter would be so much better than how it is right now. Butter. And y'all know that too. You see what I'm saying? So the same thing can't be said. If that was exclusive to Xbox, you honestly think Forspoken would be so much better than how it is right now? Nah. Case by case basis, dog. Case by case basis. Certain games, like for instance, Forza Horizon, that's just better on Xbox, in my opinion. I feel like there's certain games that Xbox just does better. You know what I'm saying? Certain type of games. But Sony does a better job at. It's just the way it is. It's case by case for both platforms. But I also feel like for people to sit there and say this crap like, oh, well, oh, yeah, yeah. Forspoken, better game on Xbox, dog. Okay, dog. Okay. Now, so let's go ahead and let's talk about this. This often involves signing exclusivity deals that lock Square Enix heaviest hidden titles to PlayStation. We have seen a number of recent Square Enix games skip Xbox, including Final Fantasy VII Remake, which cannot come to Xbox due to the terms of Sony exclusivity deal, and Final Fantasy XVI, which may also be locked to PlayStation in similar fashion. It's not just PlayStation though. Square Enix will indeed sign deals with both Nintendo and PlayStation at the same time. Octopath Traveler 2, for example, is not available on Xbox. Do not blame Sony. Don't blame Nintendo. Blame Square Enix. I keep telling people this. Oh, Sony just going around blocking deals from coming to Xbox. No, dog. Look at the actual publisher. Don't you ever really thought that, well, this publisher might not want to work with Xbox, dog? Not everybody wants to work with Xbox? You ever thought about that? Like maybe they just want to work with whoever they want to work with. Let's go work with Nintendo. Let's go work with, because they know what games perform better on what platform or whatever, right? But no, here comes the Xbox Defense Force with pitchforks. Oh yeah, no. Put all the Square Enix games on Xbox. That would be great. Great for Game Pass. Great for gamers. But here's the thing. You're making it seem like these games will perform better on Xbox than they will do on Nintendo. I guarantee you RPGs will always perform better on Nintendo and PlayStation. Period. Not saying that it wouldn't perform good on Xbox, but look at the history. We have more RPGs on Nintendo and PlayStation platform than we do on Xbox. Why do you think Xbox has always been labeled as a shooter box? If Microsoft had faith in RPGs from the very jump, then that would have been a thing. They would have invested in a lot more studios and buy a lot more studios. Well, hence why they bought Bethesda. Facts. You see what I'm saying? So, y'all agree? Y'all disagree? Come on, guys. Pay attention to what's going on. Pay attention to what's going around you. Check this out, though. Because people, I just laugh when people say this. Oh, well, name one Square Enix game that's on Xbox. Dog, I just told you. Final Fantasy VII Reunion. Right? Like that's on there. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? This, okay. Final Fantasy Origins, that's on Xbox. You know what I'm saying? Like, Dragon Quest, that's on Xbox. Really? You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, dog. Listen, dog. This is what it is, man. But it goes back to what I've been saying. Thank you for the donation. God bless. It goes back to what I've been saying all this time. Everybody pointing the fingers at Sony. Oh, Sony, you got all these exclusive games. Really, dog? You gonna blame Sony? When, yeah, they do go around just like Microsoft, go and buy and ink deals and things of that nature. But blame the publishers too, dog. Sony can't make nobody sign no deal. Only thing that Sony can do is throw the money and throw the terms of what they want for their console. That's it. Same thing with Microsoft. They go around inking deals with Game Pass or whatever on what they want. But don't make it seem like, oh, Sony blocking all these deals from happening, from these games to happen. Here, Square Enix themselves. If Square Enix wanted to work with Xbox on any type of exclusivity, they will work with Xbox. As simple as that. So don't blame Nintendo, don't blame PlayStation because, well, your platform don't have this or this, that. Blame Square Enix as well. Put the blame on Square Enix, right? Come on, dog. Like, y'all tripping, dog. Y'all tripping. Bruh, Forspoken just sucked. Wouldn't matter what console is on. Same thing I was saying. Thank you so much for the $10. Biggest donation of the show. Same thing I was saying. Doesn't matter what. That's like, okay, for instance, perfect analogy. That's like you got a super fast car, right? A super fast car, right? And then you put a sucky driver, you know what I'm saying, to drive it. And then that sucky driver can't drive the car fast. Well, it's not the car's fault. It's the driver's fault because he don't know how to freaking drive the car. He don't know how to get the full potential out of the car. He don't know how to handle the car because it's too fast and he sucks. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's just, come on, man. Like, it's Forspoken. Oh, yeah, dog. If the game is already not that good, it wouldn't be better on another platform. You see what I'm saying? It's the development team. You see what I'm saying? It's the development team. It's from within, dog. It's from within. It's from within.
We make our own
See,
destiny.
I got the S, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's from within. Shoot. Listen, I'm Superman now. I'm about to rip this hoodie wide open so y'all can see it. Like, bro, it's from within. It's from within. You know what I'm saying? So if you don't have a good studio developing a game, the game is going to look the way it's going to look. It's going to play the way it's going to play. You can release it on any platform you want. It could be a multi-platform game and it still end up being garbage. Facts. Blame the development studio for Forspoken. Do not blame Sony. Sony did not develop that game directly from their first party studios. They marketed it. They helped publish the game. You know what I'm saying? They helped Square Enix with marketing, all that type of stuff. Do not blame Sony for Forspoken. The only thing they did was to stand behind Forspoken and help market the game and help push the game for their platform. That's it. Ken, thank you so much for the $20 donation. God bless you. That Hip, thank you for the $5. Says Square Enix games on Xbox, Diofield Chronicles, Crisis Core Reunion, Tomb Raider Trilogy, Star Ocean, Divine Force, Life, Strange 2, Kingdom Hearts. Exactly. I talked about Final Fantasy, Crisis Core. I talked about Kingdom Hearts. You know what I'm saying? Diofield. Man, Dragon Quest. I talked about Dragon Quest. You see what I'm saying? And there's also a few of those titles that are in Game Pass. Oh yeah, yeah. And then Stranger of Paradise. Oh yeah. There's no games. There's no Square Enix games on Xbox. That's a lie. Why Final Fantasy 16 is not on Xbox? Blame Square Enix. Blame Square. Don't just put the blame on Sony. Yes, Sony went to go ink the deal with them. But don't just put all the blame on just Sony. Put the blame on Square. You hear what they just said? Oh, why is Final Fantasy 16 not on Xbox? Why is Starfield not on Xbox? Why is Starfield not on Xbox? You know what I'm trying to say. Why is Starfield not on PS5? You see what I'm saying? If you want to be real, dog, let's be real. Why is Starfield not on PS5? Oh, wait, why is Final Fantasy 16 not on PS5? Why is Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth not on... Dog, yo. Y'all know I got my systems mixed up, right? Y'all know what I'm trying to say. Why is Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth not on Xbox? Why is Final Fantasy 16 not on Xbox? You know what I'm saying? You hear that comes up all the time. Sony just trying to block these games from coming over. I'm done talking, bro. Yo. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Like this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking. This is where you see people come out with their pitchforks and stuff and come after you. Oh, you just trying to start. You just try hating on Xbox. No. If Microsoft had faith in these games, that's Final Fantasy, all this stuff. Whatever, all the game, Octopath. Why is Octopath Traveler 2 not on Xbox? Oh, it's Sony's fault. It's Nintendo's fault. Yeah, okay, whatever. Let's go ahead. This is coming from management. This is coming from upper management at Square. Now, this brings us to recent comments from Square Enix executive team. Management says,
This ain't no he say, she say, nothing. This is coming from management. They say that the publisher will continue its current strategy moving forward. It's not outright said that Square Enix will make more exclusivity deals, but this is what the company is currently doing. So we should expect that to continue. So we have a quick Q&A right here, right? Recent 9 months earnings report. What is your platform strategy for the forthcoming new titles? We intend to maintain the multi-platform strategy that we have adopted to date. So that simply means everything that we had set in stone between Nintendo and PlayStation will continue, right? Will continue. The company says that it still has many more in development that could be roped into this release structure, including, of course, Final Fantasy 16, which has been confirmed as a PlayStation exclusive for the first 6 months. Okay? So, again, man, this shuts down a whole bunch of narrative because people for the longest time, oh, well, just Sony just doing this, dog. Stop, dog. Like, stop blaming just Sony. You can blame Sony all you want for being first to the punch to ink the deal. But if Microsoft, same thing I said about Spider-Man. These Xbox fanboys, they whine and complain about Spider-Man not being on Xbox. Whose fault is that? That's not Sony's fault. Microsoft didn't have enough faith in Spider-Man to even get it exclusive. They had faith they would have gotten it. Same thing could be said for a lot of the IPs that are not on Xbox. Period. End of story. So I don't want to hear that. That's what it is, right? Business is business at the end of the day. You don't have to like it, but it's business, dog. That's what it is. Now, let's talk about this big PS5 multiplayer experience that you guys would love to care about. Now, remember we did cover this information before with a journalist, I believe it was Jason Schreier, talking about this 2024 AAA game, whatever, exclusive for PS5. It's going to be crazy type thing. It's going to be fully utilized in the PS5. Yeah, but y'all still want a Pro though. Whatever. Let's talk about this big PS5 game. Yeah. Told you the news is spicy today, dog. Let's get it popping. It's Sunday, man. Sunday should be mild, Marlon. Nah, we don't care about mild news on a Sunday. We care about big news on a Sunday. Big news every day, dog. This is what we do on this channel. Big news, massive news. Yeah, that's what we care about. Now, smash up that like button and stop playing. Now, little bit of update for y'all. So, remember we know that Jim Ryan said that they have 10 live service games that they're currently going to be releasing by now until 2026. A lot of stuff is in early development. A lot of stuff is in pre-production, yada, yada, yada. Now, check this out. So Jade Raymond, because remember, Sony and Haven Studios is like together now, right? So check this information out. It says right there that Haven Studios' secret PlayStation multiplayer game, which we don't even know nothing about it, right? Is moving from pre-production to full production. So happy to hear that. So happy to hear that. Because Jade Raymond, she is like, I don't know, a lot of you guys even remember her, Assassin's Creed. She was one of the ones that back in the day, at least for me, she's a very, very good developer. You know what I mean? Like she's responsible for a lot of other games and such, but I'm telling you, like her catalog of games is just crazy. And she's worked with a lot of people in the industry and things of that nature. But I remember the OG Assassin's Creed from back in the day on 360 and PS3, man. And she was at the leading part of development and leading the studio and things of that nature. And so it's just, her catalog is crazy. Her catalog is really, really crazy. Obviously, she was, I think, VP when Stadia was doing their thing, as well when Google was doing their thing with Stadia. Plus, she worked on a lot of games for Nintendo. I mean, her resume is like out of this world. But check this information out.
Make sure y'all smash up the like button. It said that Haven staffers are hard at work in the coming months. They all been moving from pre-production to proper production on this still definitely super secret multiplayer Sony title. Raymond, whose startup officially graduated obviously, you know, from indie to like full-blown expansion pack to like borrowed phase to continue bolstering Montreal's gaming scene. Often invited smaller local developers to Haven headquarters to infrastructure tech talks for all of her public engagement. So this is good to hear that this game is moving along in terms of development, because man, we need more multiplayer games at the end of the day. Like, we need more and more multiplayer experiences. All right, let's talk about Ghost of Tsushima. Man, yo, listen, bro. Don't know if you guys remember Sony going really hard with their marketing. I'm telling you, when Sony want to market, bro, they market really good. I'm just going to tell you all that. I'm just going to keep it $150 with you boys and gals. But Sony, when they ready to market, they market, bro. They market. So remember that live from PS5 trailer that we had? They were, you know, advertising Ghost of Tsushima, and we already know Sucker Punch is hard at work at Ghost of Tsushima 2. Well, which that game is going to be crazy. All right, we already know Ghost of Tsushima already. But check this information out. I'm telling you, man, Sony right now, when it comes to their movie adaptations, they are crushing it, especially you know, with The Last of Us HBO series. Oh, by the way, Bella Ramsey, girl who played as Ellie, you know, in The Last of Us, she said, well, we're not going to see season 2 until 2020, end of 2024 to early 2025 is what you're going to look down the barrel of. So the same flavor could be said here about this Ghost of Tsushima movie. So we haven't really been hearing too much about it as of late, but we have an update here from the movie director. Says that the story is amazing and calls it the anti-samurai movie. The anti-samurai movie. Holy freaking cow. Man, yo, this is about to be crazy, dog. Like, this movie, along with the God of War stuff that they have, Gran Turismo, Sony got a lot of movies, adaptations for these video games in current development right now. And I'm telling you, man, it's going to be crazy. And all this is going to translate into more people buying Ghost, because once this movie comes out, this is more people buying into the Ghost of Tsushima franchise. You know what I'm saying? Buying into the director's cut. Scales are going to skyrocket for this game. Even if it's just on PS4 or whatever the case may be. And also God of War, that's going to even bring more sales. I know what Sony is doing at this point. So it just matters on how people kind of really feel at the end of the day. But y'all let me know y'all thoughts in the actual comment section. Smash up that like button to see if we can get a whopping massive 200 likes. Let me get a fire emote in the chat. Let's get it popping. Hit that like button, hit that share button. If this is the place, the premier place where you get your massive PlayStation news and Xbox news, unbiased, raw, and uncut, smash up that like button. Put some respect on your boy's name. Let's get it. Hey. Yeah. We in this. Q&A time is here. Listen, hit the like button. Come in with your super chats and questions. All that stuff is optional as far as super chats. If you want to become a member, hit that join button. Help us out. I appreciate you guys. Help us keep the lights on this slow month of March. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. All right. Yeah. Let's get it poppin'. First Lady. Hey, give it up for First Lady, man. Shout out to Bud. Yeah. All right. Yo. Now, my next question to you guys, while y'all smashing that like button and that subscribe button, Let me ask y'all this. Big questions coming up for you guys. Let's get it popping. Do you think Sony should make all right, big questions. Why you coming in with your questions and stuff like that? Big questions. Big questions. Big questions. There it is right there on the screen. Big questions. Come in with your questions, guys. Hit that vote. Hit that vote. Hit that vote. All right, let's see what y'all saying. Gorilla should do. Okay, for sure. Says Sony only owns the movie rights if Sony doesn't do anything with the IP with a certain amount of time, or if Sony sells their company, the movie rights go back to Marvel. Oh, I guess he must be talking to somebody else on there. Says Marlon, I guess he meant to say, Marlon, did you hear the report of a new Superman? Yeah. Apparently it was an error. Or whatever the case may be. Apparently they made an error. Like they're mistaking Superman with Spider-Man or something like that. So, yo, straight from the VA, what's good? Jose, what's up, man? How you doing? Appreciate you guys. Thank you for being Big Body Jose. What's up, man? How you doing, sir? My man, Big Nola. Hope you staying strong, man. Hope you staying strong, Nola. Much love, man. It says, do y'all Xbox fans know that Marvel Games went to Microsoft first about Spider-Man and they turn it down? Don't get mad at Sony. Get mad at Microsoft. Hey, some people don't like to hear that. Shadow said, yeah, right. They knew. Well, that's what they said, man. They said it was a mistake. I mean, I would love a Superman game, considering how a lot of people say that Superman, Superman games or whatnot is kind of hard to develop for. I mean, like hard to make one, I guess, because of how complex Superman can be, So, let's see here. He said, drop PS4. Go to PS5. Yeah, that's what Sony's trying to do. It says, why would Xbox make a Spider-Man game if they turn it down? Exactly. They turn it down. That's why I said, don't get mad at Sony. How do you mistake Spider-Man for Superman? Exactly, Shadow. But that's what they said in the post, in the actual document. Like, that's what they say. You know what I'm saying? They was like, oh yeah, it was an error because Sony ain't got no Superman game. For all we know, maybe they are. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they do have a a Superman game in development. Xbox turned down Genshin Impact, Street Fighter 5, but not much people will actually find that fact. It says they'll never top Superman 64. Hey, I feel you. I hear that. It says make a Daxter game or Simpsons on PS5. Yeah, wishful thinking. Trey says it was a fake document. Superman too powerful. Superman too powerful. It says a Superman needs a polished gameplay, and it's really possible when you fly, run, jump, and powers. Simpsons Hit and Run remake would be nice. He says Xbox even turned down Genshin Impact and Street Fighter 5, but not much people will actually find that a fact. That's what I'm saying, Sergeant. Listen, bro. That's why I said, like, Microsoft over here. Yeah. Sony taking away all the exclusive games from us. But a lot of these games that you don't have on your platform is because of you. What if Sony, I'm just saying, if Microsoft did not own the Scale. Wait, does Microsoft own Scalebound? Yeah. Wait, no. Do they? I don't even. I think they do. Yeah, they do. I could be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that's like, you know, they didn't have enough faith in Scalebound. You see what I'm saying? And the situation with them and Platinum and stuff like that. But still, like, there's a lot of games that could have been on Xbox, but Microsoft said no. Microsoft said heck no. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. You turn down all these games. You know, you turn down all these games and things. I don't even know if they ever was offered Street Fighter. I don't even remember. I don't think so. You believe they still? I think they still own Scalebound, but still, like, I mean, come on, bro. He said, yeah, Microsoft was too busy trying to keep Halo, Gears, and Forza above water to worry about Spider-Man. Exactly. Exactly. Man, I can't with Sergeant, bro. Sergeant funny as heck. Sergeant funny as heck. It says Xbox see the success of Spider-Man now. Exactly. And probably punch in the air like, man, I wish we'd have just took Spider-Man. You know what I'm saying? Can you know the impact? Let me say this right now. Do you know the impact that Spider-Man 2018, Spider-Man Miles Morales, and Spider-Man remaster and Spider-Man 2 would have on Game Pass? Oh my God, dude. That would be crazy. You know how many subscribers Microsoft would have for Game Pass? Man, people will be subscribing at an alarm rate just to play Spider-Man on Game Pass. You see what I'm saying? Like, don't blame Sony, bro. Like, y'all had that opportunity too. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all had that opportunity too. It says Insomniac was interested in making a sequel of Sunset Overdrive, but didn't found a publisher. Exactly. But Sunset Overdrive was on Xbox, remember? So Microsoft didn't have enough faith in Sunset Overdrive. Like, they didn't really want to work with Insomniac anymore. So they give a blind eye to them. And when, you know, Insomniac went up for sale, Sony was just like, come on to Papa. Come on to Papa. You know what I'm saying? Come on to Papa. So I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. Make a Ethan game. He says, actually, Marvel approached Sony to choose any Marvel character for a game, and Sony approached Insomniac, who selected Spider-Man due to technical similarities with Sunset Overdrive. PlayStation was mostly PlayStation was mostly fighting game console, was neck and neck during the 360 PS3 era or PS3 days. Not sure how Microsoft dropped the ball with Xbox One. Xbox One was just like down the toilet. On your way? Wait, you got off that quick? On your way? I thought you was working a full shift. Says Marlon, real quick, can you react to this new game coming out? It's a next gen only game. It's crazy, very realistic, bro. Disappoint. I won't be disappointed. Are you talking about that horror game that? Yeah, I've already seen it already. He says we don't want Sony. Says can't wait till Friday first time. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I was about to say, like, I'm about to say. It says hope it's not a project. Let's see here. It says Bobby Wilden today. It says can't wait for Friday. First time playing RE4. Oh man, RE4 is gonna be crazy, bro. Really, really, really. It says nah. I won't be there for another 3.5 hours. Oh Lord. Biz, you funny. Hendrix, what's up, man? Says my only problem with Sony is they trying to block real competition from Xbox. Competition is always good for gamers. Man, listen, bro. Like, the same thing could be said about Microsoft. You know, like, they're doing what they're doing right now to secure the bag, you know, for the future. And obviously, the good thing about Microsoft is that they want more gamers to play their games, that's a good thing. You know what I'm saying? That's a good thing. But they also still owe us. They still promise to blow us away with their games and experiences. You know what I mean? This is Marlon Exo Primal is real good. Oh, Trey, that's what's up, man. You've been playing it. Shaq, what's up? Family's doing great, man. We just vibing, you know? We just vibing. It says Marlon, do not blame again Xbox for buying companies. Is Sony fault to buy them first? Oh Lord, I'm done. I am so done, bro. Oh Lord, I am so done. Oh, that is funny. The game is called Project. All right, looks really good. Very realistic gameplay. I think I've seen that game. I think we have already watched this on stream already. If I know what type of game is it. Yeah, Xbox has to prove a lot, man. Like they listen, like they don't need to just give us, you know what I'm saying? Like they don't need to just give us like just the ABK deal. Like you need to deliver on your first party games. You need to blow us away with your first party games. Like I've seen some streamers like, man, do you like Xbox? No. Why you don't like Xbox? Because their games don't really appeal to me. I don't like subscription services and I don't like this. And I'm like, wow. Like you'd be surprised. A lot of people don't like Xbox, you know? A lot of people don't like Sony either because all Sony does is single player games. Which Sony is getting up out of that now. You know what I'm saying? They're getting up out of that narrative now. It says, why does Xbox have to update more often than PlayStation? Game Pass, baby. Game Pass. Xbox is trash. They have enough IPs to compete. Stop the cap. There you go. Stellar Blade is going to be fire. Parasite Eve equals Stellar Blade. Says, bro, I don't think Sony will show anything till I've been said it. You must have came in on the tail end of the stream. I said it, bro. I said they're not gonna show anything. They're not gonna show anything until after this ABK deal is closed, and then that's when they're gonna come out swinging. That's when they're gonna show all the tricks that they have, you know, that they've been saving for Microsoft. Like, just gonna keep it a buck with you guys. It says, if Sony pulls off a Superman, that would be amazing. I know. It says, sick of, yeah, Heatwave, you're just echoing everything that I've been saying. You've been echoing everything that I've been saying. You know what I'm saying? I've been saying I'm sick of this deal, bro. I want this deal to go through. You know what I'm saying? I want this deal to go through. And hey, that's kind of like where I'm at. You know, I want this deal to go through so that I can be happy and I can call a spade a spade. Like, for real though, I'm just going to keep it a buck. You know what I'm saying? I'm just going to keep it a buck, but hey, that's what it is. It says it's called Project PH. Marlon, it's a third-person game, very realistic, very action-packed. Next-gen title. Yeah, I've seen it with Unreal Engine 5, right? It says Grubb said before E3. We'll see. Because, you know, these companies like to change things, you know what I'm saying, on the back end. So, we'll see, man. We'll see. It says, what COD games will see on Switch? That's $1 billion question. We don't know. Maybe pre-existing COD games, maybe future COD games coming up. It says, I would love Xbox years back if they change how they develop games and how strict they are system-wise. Hey, real talk. Real talk, man. Real talk. You know what I'm saying? Some people would disagree with you on that. Oh, man, there's nothing wrong with their development. People are always going to have their opinions, but me, like, they got to step it up, bro. This ABK deal means nothing. This ABK deal means nothing if they don't follow up on quality, if they don't follow up on all the games that they promise us. You get what I'm saying? Like, that has to mean something, dog. Like, that has to mean something. So, it's just, I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. So, 260, yeah, Microsoft said that they have 286 exclusive games to PlayStation, PS5, all that stuff. As a whole, PlayStation, yeah. They have 286 exclusives. It says God of War was in development for 5 years and people want Xbox new studios to develop games once a year. I wouldn't say that. That's a bit too outrageous, right? But at the same time, if you're developing games for, look at Starfield. Starfield has been in development for almost, 10 years? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, these games take a long time to develop. But at the same time, like, I'm just saying, bro, like make sure the quality, you know what I'm saying, is there. You know, they take a long. Rich Lord, what's up, fam? Appreciate you, man. He says, I mean, on how tough it is. Oh, okay, got you. Says Sony should listen to some of your ideas. Oh, yeah. Jason Max says, just remember, Xbox is number one. If Sony wasn't afraid of the deal, they wouldn't be trying to block it, though. Just saying. I would say their biggest thing is Call of Duty, man. They want to take Call of Duty and run with it. They want to take Call of Duty and run with it. They want to take Call of Duty and run with it. You know what I'm saying? They want to take Call of Duty and run with it. Keep it coming, guys. Keep it coming. Keep it coming. If you have any questions, you want to share some super chats to help out our show, to keep the lights on, considering becoming a member, help us out. You know, we're going to have some giveaways coming up real soon. We're going to have big blowout streams where we're playing with everyone coming up. So stay tuned for all of that. Appreciate you guys. Make sure y'all smash up that like button. Make sure you also subscribe to our channel if you love PlayStation and Xbox. We cover all of this stuff right here on the channel. So appreciate you guys helping us out in the month of March. All right. So hit the like button for me. Hit the subscribe button if you're brand new. And turn on that post notification bell. Super chats are welcome. They do help us out. The homie, Country Boy. What's up, Country Boy? I haven't seen you in a minute, fam. What it do? Says they want to take Call of Duty and hey, man, listen. If Sony gets a hold of, imagine if Sony was developing Call of Duty or have the IP. How different would COD be, right? In a good way, a bad way? I don't know. What do you guys think? Ken, what's up, man? How you feeling? Nintendo betrayed Sony. So yeah, Sony is like this. They don't trust Microsoft. He said, Mario says, have you played Sons of Forest? That game is, nah, I haven't played that. It says, bro, Zelda Tears of the Kingdom took 5 to 6 years to make, and I know this game will be huge, bro. That is why I feel that it will be game of the year, hands down. Oh yeah, it's gonna be huge considering all the content and everything that they have in the barrel. Yeah, it's gonna be crazy for sure. Says have a good one, man. Hey, appreciate you, Hendrix. God bless, man. Appreciate you. Thank you. Says that we would definitely get quality assurance on releases. I hope so, man. Yeah, Zelda, there's no doubt in my mind that Zelda can take it all, man, as far as game of the year. Can't wait to see Sony earbuds they have coming. Yeah, for sure.
I heard about, remember we covered that on the channel? It says money can't buy time. COD is a decade of work. It's over a decade of work. Looking forward to Zelda? Yeah. Yeah, Zelda will always be huge. I've always sold that. I've always said that. You know what I mean? That Zelda, you know, Zelda is huge. You can't touch Zelda, bro. Just like Mario. You can't touch Mario. You can't touch Pokemon. You know what I mean? Those big franchises from Nintendo. He says, who's going to develop all these versions of COD? Xbox is promising companies they can barely optimize Series S and X games. Ooh, DBZ. I'm telling you, man, you stirring the pot with that one. But I couldn't agree. Jamal, thank you so much for the $5. Appreciate you. Thank you so much for supporting our show with that super chat. It definitely does help us out so that we can continue to do what we do here full time. Says PS current business model can't compete with Game Pass moving forward, and that's Pony's biggest problem. Game Pass dropping AA and AAA month in month, and out PS can't. Well, that's the thing. Sony have already said that Game Pass is far ahead, you know, of PlayStation Plus, which in truth it is, because if you look at the value of Game Pass and you look at the value of PlayStation Plus, it's not even on the same level, you know. So appreciate you, Jamal. Thank you for the $5. It definitely will help us out. All right. It says, why is Sony always making games seem like they're only on their console when that's not the case? Laugh Out Loud Project TH is multi-plat, but Sony is making it seem, well, that's because they have marketing rights. You know what I mean? They might have marketing rights. That's what happens. It says that's why Game Pass needs to be $50 a month to bring Xbox to the value. He says, hey, Marlon, do you think Slow Clap could make a sequel to Sifu? I think it's possible. Zamario says, what do you think about new games dropping on Extra on Tuesday, Dragon Ball? Oh, I've already talked about it. I think it's insane value. It's starting to be a lot better. You know what I'm saying? It's starting to be a lot better in terms of like games and things of that nature that we can expect. So, yeah. Say, hey, Marlon, let's see here. I said, hey, Marlon, what was the Spider-Man 2 news? I just got here. Oh, don't worry. I have timestamps. It has to do with the dialogue for both Spider-Man and Wolverine. Like they're working on some type of new dialogue system or something like that. 26 studios. Microsoft should have 26 exclusive. Ooh, boy. Stirring the pot. All right, let's see here. It says, I just can't wait for Spider-Man 2 and Wolverine. Oh, it's going to be crazy, bro. It says Microsoft is just praying Redfall does good to start with. Yeah, I mean, it does look good. I mean, it's not a terrible game or nothing like that. It does look good. You know what I mean? That's a game that I would really want to play. You know what I'm saying? And have fun with a lot of the members in here. A lot of the members that have Xboxes, the Xbox boys, I would love to play that. That's a game I strap on my headset. Hey, let's go have some fun on Series X. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a game that I'll be like, yo, let's play. You know what I'm saying? Let's play Let's play with the members of the nation. You know what I'm saying? Let's have some fun. So I'm looking forward to Redfall. You know what I'm saying? The only thing that I don't like when it comes to Redfall is the fact that it's online only. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, even the single player, you can't play offline, which is just crazy to begin with. But that's just the way it is, right? So you just kind of have to, you know what I'm saying, keep it a buck. You just have to keep it a buck. It says Spider-Man 2 needs to have DLC for sure. Oh, bro, trust me, bro. You already know you think they're gonna miss out on that? That's more money for Sony. That's more money for Insomniac. Jets fan for life. Hey, Marlon, you think COD is coming to Switch? Of course. Oh, you already know it's coming. But I don't know. Maybe it might come through cloud gaming. Maybe. Because we know the Switch is kind of weak, basically. And that's probably why you remember a lot of third-party developers didn't want to develop certain games for Switch because of the console, the power and capability. That's why you see a lot more cloud-based games versus it just being on the actual console natively. But Nintendo is going to stretch Switch 2 as much as they possibly can. So, I mean, hey. It says it would be epic is Capcom and Resident Evil 4 becoming a candidate for Game of the Year. Hey, Jamal with the super chats, man. Says, let's be real. Spider-Man 2 is DLC and have both. And I have both. Spider-Man 2 is DLC. Why would you say that? Why would you say that? Wait, let me ask y'all this. Do y'all think... Hold on. Hold on.
We will make our own destiny.
Hold on. Let me say this. Hold on. Do y'all think Spider-Man 2 will be DLC? Oh boy, I'm done for today. Boy. I'm done for today. It says, let's be real. Spider-Man 2 is DLC and I have both. It says, let's be real. Spider-Man 2 DLC and I have both. Let's be real, guys. Is Spider-Man 2 DLC? Toilet flush on that one. Let me ask, yo, that is funny, bro. This is funny, bro. Oh, what a freaking joke, bro. Is Spider-Man 2 DLC? I'm done, bro. I'm done. Even if pro systems are released, would they still be held back by the lowest system buy the lowest spec system because of that's always going to be a possibility, dog. Look at PS5. You know what I mean? Look at history. Look at what we're getting. Wanted to thank you. May not remember because all of these people you have in your bag. This is when PlayStation 5 was taking pre-orders. You said to get up off your butt and get a pre-order in. Thank you. Hey, you remember that, huh? Appreciate that blessing, man. Do good and good will follow you. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't worry when we have trolls and people coming in here saying a bunch of garbage. You know what I mean? Like I said, people come in, they'll bless the stream. They'll come in, they'll hit the like button. They'll come in, they'll donate, you know, to show love and support and things of that nature. Because people remember kindness and they remember, you know, the value that I've given them, whether it's talking about these news topics and taking the time to answer all the comments and, you know, or helping them get a PS5 or a Series X. People remember kindness. So I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. It says when PlayStation DLC sells better than every Xbox games. It says, I love that idea. It makes Xbox games even smaller than DLCs. It says, is Spider-Man 2 in Unreal? Nah, Spider-Man 2 is not using Unreal Engine 5. It says, can't wait for Hellblade DLC. Hellblade DLC. Oh, I'm done, bro. I'm done. I'm so done, bro. I'm so done. No, please bring it home. It's all good, mama. Do your thing. Bring it home. Says, bro, so will you be getting a PS5? Of course I'm going to get a Slim. I get the Slim. Listen, you like that puts me in a rock and a hard place because, you know, the channel and people are going to want reviews and things of that nature. It says, I love Elden Ring on PS5. It says, I got my PS5 in late 2021 when the shortage was really bad. Let's see here. It says Starfield DLC. Oh God, y'all just trolling at this point. Y'all just trolling at this point. Every Forza Horizon game is DLC then. Oh God, here we go. Now the narrative has changed. Now the narrative has changed. Yo, Jamal, thank you so much for the $2. He says Spider-Man Miles was most def DLC. Keep it real. Of course it was DLC, but of course it was DLC because it's an extension from 2018. But at the same time, that's one heck of a DLC. Oh yeah, Spider-Man 2 is gonna be. Yo, listen, bro. Listen though. Here's my thing, bro. Here's my thing. You know what I'm saying? He says, I bet someone might donate $100. Ain't nobody about to donate no $100. No, sir. No, sir. Ain't nobody about to donate no $100. That's not gonna happen.
Our own destiny.
It says, Marlon, I said, are you going to try X or Primo? There's a free demo in the PlayStation Store. Yeah, I haven't really been gaming as much, man. There was a lot of stuff happening this month. So I'll get back into it, man, and see what's up, you know? We'll see. Yeah, whatever. PS5 is a DLC. It says, if I see $100 in the super chat, I'm gonna hit the floor. Oh, I'm gonna hit the floor. Not you. I'm gonna hit the floor. If somebody donates $100 super chat, I'm gonna hit the floor. Believe that. And it's Sunday. It's Big Blessing Day. Oh yeah. Oh, I'm gonna hit the floor. All right. It says, in your opinion, what is holding back current systems from having graphics? Last generation, bro. Last generation. Marlon, so I just got word from an insider from Sony said that Marvel Spider-Man 2 is DLC and the story is going to be about the same length as Spider-Man Miles Morales. Oh, really? How credible is that source? Hey, Marlon, my brother, how you doing? Prayers, you and your fam. Blessings. Thank you. I played soon, Sammy. I played soon. In your opinion, what is... I already answered that. It said Spider-Man 2 story will be 40 to 50 hours long, I think. I hope so, man. It says, if I see $100 dono, I'm going to do cartwheels. Well, hey, don't be surprised if somebody drop 100 bands. Don't be surprised, bro. I mean, it's tax time. People got money. So anything is anything, man. That's like the second person I see say that. I'll be hitting the ground for sure. You already know how I get down when we see the massive donos, baby. He said 100 bands for my man, 100 bands. He said the graphics are nearly at its peak. They can only offer 4K and higher frames. I hope they put Sabretooth in the Wolverine game. Hey, we'll see. It says drop the bands, I'll match. Heavenly Sword says drop the bands and I'll match. Drop the bands and I'll match. Oh shoot. He's calling somebody out. Dono Wars, baby. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Heavenly Sword said he will match somebody. Whatever somebody puts up, he will match it. So there you go. Blessings on a Sunday. Blessings. I received the blessings, man. Big up yourselves. Big up yourselves. Yeah. Let's get it. This is Venom. Being playable is awesome. And you know what? I bet Wolverine will be in the game like Web of Shadows. Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't even hold my breath on that one. I mean, it would be nice, but I don't even think we're gonna play as Venom. I think we're gonna probably have a like a Miles Morales situation going on afterwards. But yeah. Let's see here. He says way consoles are setting up dumb. It says imagine having to buy 3 brands of DVD players to play. Yeah. It says, hey, Marlon, Marvel's Wolverine is going to be DLC. Oh, Lord. Here we go. Here we go. It says, did you see the new Shazam move? Nah, I didn't see it yet. Say, hey, Marlon, real talk. You deserve to be a Sony employee. He says, you have earned it, my friend. Oh, Lord. I wish if that was true, man. I wish if that was true, because boy, I tell you, a lot of things would change. It says, what games does the first lady play? Well, she likes Spider-Man and she likes Last of Us. Those are two of her biggest games. And she likes Harry Potter as well. So, yeah, there you go. Make sure y'all smash up that like button for your boy. It said Marlon Hi-Fi Rush is like 1 hour sim DLC. Oh boy, here we go. So you'll be able to play as Venom when it hits PC. Say, hey Marlon, thank you for your show. When I feel down, you cheer me up. Hey Sammy Herb, appreciate you. Thank you so much. Hey man, let's get the heartbeats going. Let's get the heartbeats. Cause somebody keep initiating donor wars. Let's get that heartbeat. Let's get that heartbeat going. Let's get that heartbeat. Let's get that blessing going. Smash up that like button for your boy. Let's get it popping. Yeah, get them likes up. Lay them likes up. Yeah. Let's go. Let's get it. 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 Come on. Get them likes up. Let's go. Yeah. Let's go. It says SP she mostly into single player. Yeah, for the most part. Yeah. He says, how do you open those chests with the eye in with the eye in Hogwarts? I haven't even gotten that far yet to even do all that. He says, I'm playing some extra. Hey, appreciate you, Trey. Thank you for the love, man. Let's go. Hi-Fi is not DLC, it's an update. Oh god, here we go. Phil, what's up, man? It says, Marlon, what did I miss about Spider-Man? Don't worry if you're just coming in here. I'll have timestamps. All right, we'll have timestamps for you. So I appreciate you. Listen, man. I appreciate every one of you guys coming through to the stream, hanging out, talking with me, showing a lot of love, hitting the like button, donating, subscribing, sharing the streams, all that good stuff. I appreciate you guys. You know what I mean? God bless you guys, man. God bless y'all. Appreciate y'all, boys and gals. We got a new week ahead of us. We have a brand new week ahead of us, guys. And I'm just praying that we can get some big news this week to kind of really just blow us all away. Because, man, at the rate that we're going right now, Sony's not even budging, man. Especially with this ABK deal going on right now, currently. It's just being dragged along. I just feel like I don't feel like anything substantial is happening right now. You know what I mean, in gaming. So that's why it is the way it is. But ultimately, like I said before, I hope that this week is huge and we can end the month off strong. This week coming up is going to be my birthday week. So hopefully, you know, we could see you guys in next week and we can all get hyped. We can all get excited and end the month of March out strong, because this month has been very slow. All right. So love you guys. Hit the like button. Hit the share button. What's up, Ray? What's going on? You coming in at right when I'm ending the stream. Hit the like button. Hit the share button. Love you guys. Appreciate all the love. Appreciate all the support. Great hanging out with you guys on a Sunday. Thank y'all for the love. Thank y'all for the support. Thank y'all for the donations. They help us out to keep the lights on. But until next time, see you guys this week. All right. Love you guys. Be blessed. Be easy. And as usual, please have yourself a great one. The great Etika would say that. All right. Love you guys. Big up yourself. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday and your family. We out. Peace.